Hey Lexi, I got your email. Oh no, you can't see the video. Well, I'm just gonna make you a new one. And I'm just gonna kind of go, I'm gonna do it on YouTube. So hopefully you can watch the YouTube link. So what I've done for Donovan Heating Air is I made a system just for your media post and kind of a design system for social media. So the system goes like this. There'll be brand assets. So I'll have a whole system set up to here to where I can throw in logos, I can throw in pictures, I can throw in text, and anything that has to do with branding your business. I'm going to throw those graphics in here, so I'll have all the branding assets for Donovan Heating and Air. And the next part of it is a graphic system. So in this graphic system, the way this works is you'll request a graphic from me, and I'll put it in the not started. I'll put all these graphics here that are requests, and then I'll prioritize the ones. Like we're doing a funny Facebook ad, so I'm going to put this in progress. This is the first ad that's coming up, and then we'll go into progress, and the progress is the ones that I'm working on, and then when they're completed, they'll be moved into completion. And once the graphics and designs are finished, we'll go into the content calendar. Now the content calendar works like this. You'll have an idea. I have an idea. We'll call it 3 problems that you'll have with a dirty HVAC filter, and what those problems can cause. We'll do research. I'll do notes on it. It's like, hey, did you know your air conditioner can freeze over? Did you know that your furnace may have a short cycle? Did you know that the air quality may suffer? You know, it can make you sick. So this is something that'll make people concerned and actually want to be serviced by your business. So once we have the idea, I'll start working on that. And I'll start working on the graphics for it, start working on the writing for it, and once we have a complete piece of content, we might even shoot the video, do some A-roll, some B-roll. That's part of the in progress stage. And once I have a piece of content that I feel is ready for being published, I'll move it over to in review. And when it's in review, everyone on the team can look at it, decide, okay, I like it, so we'll go into published. So once it's ready to go, it'll go into published. Now, part of the publishing content calendar is this can be assigned to, like, you know, if you have other people on the team that are writing, or you have other people that want to submit graphics, or you know, want to help contribute to the process, you can assign them in here. And you have a deadline calendar. So we say we want to have our core piece of content done by Friday the 15th. So we're going to make a long form piece of content, and we're going to take that long form piece of content and cut it up into little pieces. But we want the main piece of content done by Friday so we can send out the teaser on the 15th. So we'll get everything done on the 15th, and that's the deadline to get that content done. And from the deadline, we go to the launch calendar. And that's where we'll start assigning, the teaser goes out on Friday the 15th, and then we got another teaser that goes out on 18th, and then another teaser goes out on 20th, and then on the 22nd we're going to do the full video. You know, we're going to send out the direct mail. So it's just, this is how, these are the posts that we launch. We're just going to put the launch, where we're going to launch it, how we're going to launch it, what portions of the content we're going to launch it. It's going to be Facebook or Twitter. And at the end of the day, we'll have a list here of everything that's been published. So if you look at the status of things, this has been published. So at the end of the day, we'll be like, oh, look at this, is all the stuff that we published. It's all searchable. There's a big database of that. So the first way I would go about making the content is the word. So in the beginning was the word. So the word is air conditioning. So I would go to something like Uber Suggest or Ahrefs. Uber Suggest is free. So the search volume on this is like 368,000. It's pretty high, but the paid difficulty is pretty high. So we might want to niche down that word a little bit, but you can kind of see the other words that people are searching for. Portable air conditioning, Walmart, repair. Here's some other titles. 5 ways. Look at this. 10 steps to keep your air conditioning running smoothly. So this had 55,000 views. So that might be something you want to look into on how they did that. And look, like each one of these, step 1 could be a content piece to put on Facebook. You know, so step 1 could be Monday, step 2 could be Tuesday, step 3 could be Wednesday, step 4 could be Thursday, step 5 Friday, Saturday. So each one of these could be a teaser to a long form video on the entire piece, and that would all be linked back to a video that's on the website. So as far as like ads and stuff go, I think it's good to add a little humor. So why did the AC techs run toward the AC? They were charging it. Well, anyway, to see anyway. So one of the things that you wanted to do was print. So I was thinking we could do postcards. And every week we would send out a postcard, and you got to make it relatable to the person. Like, you know, when they pick up this postcard, they're going to think, oh man, is Grandpa okay? Or if Grandpa picks this up, he's like, oh man, I have an old AC. So make it relatable to the clients that you're sending it to. So if you're sending out your emailers to a 55 plus housing village, then you would want to kind of cater your cards to that area. And on the same hand, if you're making cards for young people, you know, you kind of have to give them the feeling of what they're feeling. That they're feeling the pinch. They're young. It's like, oh my goodness, or what, you know, if we got a new air conditioner, you know, we would have more money. And you know, and you can also have, it's like, you know, hey, is that thing blowing cool? Even the dog's laying on ice. So just kind of think about your customer and the ad, and make it relatable to your customer. One of the things I wanted to talk about was, oh, you want me to blow your, I'm going to blow your mind right now. I have a design system here, right here, to where when I'm making the ads or making the content, I can give you a live embed link. Now the picture over here on the right is the embed to the website, and over here is the design tool. So as I'm designing something here on the left, anybody on the team can actually be watching live what I am producing. So, you know, they can come in, they can do comments. It can be a collaborative effort. We can have me doing graphics, or, you know, Lexi, you can be doing the writing and content. So Lexi comes in and says, you know, I like this, but I like to stay cool, but I want an exclamation mark. So when I put an exclamation mark here, bam, it goes live on the site. So as we're doing this, it's like, you know, if there's a typo here, it's like, no, it wasn't 1987. Was it 1988? It goes, no, it was 87. So the graphic can be live on the site. So that's just kind of a little, this is a collaborative effort. So everybody can be working on the same graphics, and it's kind of a fun experience, actually. So another part that I like to kind of consider is the numbers. So I don't know like what your numbers are, or how you know, what your revenue is per annual. So let's just say per year you're making, you know, 200,500,000, something like that. So if that's what you're making per year, which I have no idea, then you can kind of come in here and say, okay, I'm going to be somewhat not too aggressive and have 5% of my marketing revenue go towards our annual rate here. So there's this will kind of give like, this is what you're going to spend per year for your marketing. So you kind of come in here, you know, I'm going to spend you know, 1,200. You know, actually probably in June is when you need to do a lot of your email campaigns, you know, because it's getting hot. So, you know, we'll drop you know, 1,500 here, 1,500 here. So as you kind of get this in here, it will show what you're spending, how much you're spending. Websites, one of the big ones. You have a great website. I really like the colors and the layouts and everything. I would check out one thing here though. Your Twitter, when you click on your Twitter, it's hooked to an account that is broken. And also Google Plus, when you click on that, they don't no longer do business. So I'd probably either take those off or update your Twitter file. So back to website. Got a great website, maybe just a little bit tweaking. An email campaign that can kind of go back to something like this. We can do an email drip campaign, and and customize it to each of your customer avatars. You might think about your Facebook ads. You're already doing Facebook ads. I noticed that you got a pixel on your site, so you have a pixel running on your site. And on my Facebook page, I was retargeted with a Donovan Heating and Air. So I know you got some good marketing. So that's a plus. Good job. Good job. SEO. I haven't really looked at your site. Another thing you can think about as far as marketing is like showroom parties and referral incentives. I don't know if you have a referral program. We could do hangout flyers and mugs and t-shirts, with markets, giveaways. Think about giveaways and charities. Thinking about doing a customer party. You got some customers there, throw a party for them, and then take a video camera around and do video testimonials and post them on the website. Video testimonials are the best, especially if you can make it into like a big party and everyone comes and is like, man, they really saved me that summer when it got so hot. Direct mail, we can do that. Think about the cottager newsletters, bulletin boards, highway yard signs, decals, wraps. Make a baseball team shirt, like my son's playing in baseball. That's another good way to market. Business cards. There's all kinds of things. So let's see. Let's kind of get back to. I'm just kind of introduce myself. My name is Lance Adcock, and I'm a marketing design specialist. I've done. You can email me, Facebook me, check me out on LinkedIn. This is me. You can check out my resume here. And this is my family. I've done 3D products for e-commerce. I've modeled these lights. I've done branding for logos. These are 3D. I did them in Moto. I did these 3D tires and these graphics, and did the comps for these upper management guys. Just kind of basic, clean. This was a Double Coin China. Did some stuff for their website. I've made websites. I've worked on email campaigns for Toyota and Ford with AutoLoop. These are some of the email campaigns I've done. I've done explainer videos for
overcharged on something your business.
I've done explainer videos for BidPoint. I've done explainer videos for AutoLoop. Kind of done these opening graphics. Did these in After Effects. It's always a good way to kind of explain yourself for your business. So that's a little bit about me. Like I said, I love your website, and if this is something you're interested in, please, I'll talk with you tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I am going to be dropping my kids off at school, so I'll be here. I'll be back probably around 8:30. So I'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Actually, tomorrow's Wednesday. So let's talk sometime tomorrow, Wednesday the 13th. November the 13th, from 9 till, I'll be here till about 2. So I'll go ahead and upload this to YouTube, and I'll put it in an email to you. And hopefully you can open this up on your computer and watch it. And I look forward to see if we can get something working together. Thank you so much.